Some clever reporters decided it would be a good idea to go to one of Trump's hotels and see how many products are American-made. Now, of course, they're doing this because he did the Buy American, Hire American executive order recently, which, by the way, is no such thing. Set up a review process. So he's asking a federal agency to set up a review process to determine, would it be good to do Buy American, Hire American? So it's just totally misleading. If he wanted to do it, on day one, he could have signed an executive order that said, hey, when we have any federal agencies buy goods, they can only be American-made, and not American-made and our allies. Right now, that's what it is. So we have Buy American provisions in place, but they slickly added to that, oh, when we say that, we mean us and our allies. So you can buy from China, you can buy from Israel, you can buy from all these different countries, and technically that's American-made, even though it's not. So he could have just signed that executive order on day one and gotten it over with. He didn't do it. Why? Because he's been swayed by the establishment to not do it. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on at his own hotels to see just how much he follows his own rule of Buy American. President Donald Trump signed an executive order last month urging government agencies to buy American, but that directive hasn't been followed at his family's newly opened Washington, D.C. hotel. WUSA-TV rented a room at the Trump International Hotel on Pennsylvania Avenue for a nightly rate of $800, so reporters could see how many items had been made in the U.S., and it turns out not too many. They found phones from Malaysia, a TV from South Korea, towels from India, soaps and shampoo from Canada, glasses from Italy, and a bathrobe from China. The furniture and bathroom fixtures were made in the USA, the station reported, and so were the bedside Bible, clock, and trash can. Altogether, 21 of the 31 items in the room whose origins could be identified were not American-made. Wow. Now, look, man, I've discussed this before. I'm an actual protectionist. Nobody says that anymore. Like, everybody's like, what? If you say that in Washington, you'll be laughed out of the room. People be like, what? You're a protection! And what does that mean when you say you're a protectionist? It means I'm in favor of tariffs on foreign goods that are imported into the U.S., and you put a tariff on the goods to make them a little bit more expensive than American-made goods so that you're incentivizing people to buy American. Because when you incentivize people to buy American, what you're doing is you're incentivizing job creation in the United States of America. So I got nothing against people from India or Bangladesh or China or wherever the hell else goods are imported from. But here's what I'm in favor of. I want people in my country who are my neighbors to have good jobs, make good money, have a good quality of life, and the rules that are in place in our government and our system should be for the benefit of the people in the country. So that's not a radical idea. That was the common sense position for a very long time, and many other countries today do the same thing. We have trade deals where it only benefits our multinational corporations. See, that's the point, is trade deals now are geared towards boosting corporate profits and making multinational corporate CEOs happy. So the trade deals only benefit the mega rich, and they screw over everybody else. So we're here to say no, and I'm here to say no, I'm not in favor of so-called free trade, because it's really just outsourcing jobs, just outsourcing deals. I'm in favor of protectionism. Now, does that mean I want to do no trade at all? Of course not. I'm in favor of trading out of necessity. I'm in favor of trade. Hey, they have something we need, we don't have it. We have something they need, they don't have it. Okay, let's do a deal. Let's do a trade deal. Totally fine with trade out of necessity. When you're trading just for corporate profits and you're shipping millions of jobs out of the U.S., I'm not for it. So I'm an old school protectionist, and Donald Trump loves to play that game and use that rhetoric, but the reality is he's no such thing. He's not at all protectionist. In fact, he has deals with his own companies with 15 different countries. Stop and think about that. So as he's ranting and raving and railing against, other companies, how dare you outsource your jobs? We're going to make you keep it here. First of all, he doesn't. It's all a show. But second of all, he doesn't really believe in that. If he really believed in that, he would have his own goods made here. He doesn't. As you can see, 21 out of 31 products in one hotel room of his, the products are foreign made. So you can't lecture people and rail against something if you are doing the exact opposite, because that shows you are what you do, and your actions do speak louder than your words. So what do? You buy more foreign goods than American-made goods. So you're not a protectionist, you're not a Buy America guy, and you're not going to change the laws in that respect. So he's full of shit, and I told you, he could have done that executive order on day one. Buy American means actually buy American, not us and our allies, but he didn't do it. And he didn't do it because ever since he got in office, he's been listening to the establishment. Nobody should be surprised by that. He fucking has at least, 3, 4 different Goldman Sachs guys in his administration now? And he's totally representing the people. No, he's not. He's representing the elite. He's representing Wall Street. He's representing the corporations. So it was all a ruse, the Buy American, High American thing. He can't even have his own shit made in America. And I'm supposed to trust the guy. I mean, give me a break. What a giant hypocrite. I mean, that's incredible. Well, yeah, Buy America, that's what I'm all about. Anyway, I have a deal with 15 different countries. And where are the Democrats on this? I mean, they're really not pounding away at this when they could. I mean, this is an argument that would win. Where you say, you're such a goddamn hypocrite. You have your own stuff made overseas, as you pretend like you're all about Buy American.